You just realized your business needed to hire someone yesterday. How can you find amazing candidates fast? Easy. Just use Indeed. Stop struggling to get your job post seen on other job sites. With Indeed sponsored jobs, your post jumps to the top of the page for your relevant candidates, so you can reach the people you want faster. According to Indeed data, sponsored jobs posted directly on Indeed have 45% more applications than non-sponsored jobs. Don't wait any longer. Speed up your hiring right now with Indeed. And listeners of this show will get a $75 sponsored job credit to get your jobs more visibility at Indeed.com/PODKATZ13. Just go to Indeed.com/PODKATZ13 right now and support our show by saying you heard about Indeed on this podcast. Terms and conditions apply. Hiring? Indeed is all you need.
Welcome back to Icons of Influence, the podcast where we explore the lives of individuals who have reshaped our culture, shattered barriers, and inspired movements. I'm Hannah Halley. Today, we're spotlighting a true trailblazer in sport and social justice, Billie Jean King. She's not only one of tennis's greatest champions, with 39 Grand Slam titles across singles, doubles, and mixed doubles, but also a fearless advocate for gender equality, LGBTQ plus rights, and inclusion. From her founding of the Women's Tennis Association to her iconic victory in the 1973 Battle of the Sexes match and beyond, her legacy echoes well beyond the court. Let's dive into the story of a woman who changed sport and society forever. Born November 22nd, 1943 in Long Beach, California, Billie Jean King challenged norms from a young age. At age 12, she was excluded from a group photo simply for wearing tennis shorts instead of a skirt, a moment that opened her eyes to inequality in sport. By 1961, she was playing at Wimbledon, and in 1968, at the dawn of the Open era, she won her third Wimbledon singles title. That same tournament matched professionals and amateurs. She earned £750, while men took home £2,000, highlighting a dramatic pay gap. Across her career, King amassed 39 Grand Slam titles, 12 singles, 16 women's doubles, and 11 mixed doubles. She dominated the sport, and yet insisted her influence should extend well beyond trophies. She declared emphatically, "Unless I was number one, I wouldn't be listened to." In 1970, Billie Jean and 8 other women signed $1 contracts to create their own professional circuit, the birth of the original 9 and the founding of a women's tour. She led them through a clandestine meeting at London's Gloucester Hotel, locking the doors, to form what would become the Women's Tennis Association, or WTA. Her leadership helped secure the US Open's decision in 1973 to become the first Grand Slam to offer equal prize money for men and women. It took decades for all 4 majors to follow suit. Wimbledon finally joined in 2007. Then came the Battle of the Sexes, a cultural phenomenon. On September 20th, 1973, she faced Bobby Riggs, a former men's champion who had called women birds and claimed she would choke. King, then 29, defeated him in straight sets, 6-4, 6-3, 6-3, under men's best-of-5 format, in front of an estimated 90 million global viewers. She didn't just beat him, she made a public statement. Equality is non-negotiable. That match wasn't just a tennis win, it was a tipping point for women's rights in sport. In 1974, Billie Jean founded the Women's Sports Foundation, starting with a $5,000 donation, and offered vital support for girls and women's sports through grants, mentorship, and advocacy. Today, it boasts a $100 million legacy and provides travel and training support to emerging athletes. She also established the Billie Jean King Leadership Initiative, now Foundation, to push inclusive leadership and equality in corporate boards. In 2009, she received the Presidential Medal of Freedom, and in 2024 became the first solo female athlete honoured with the Congressional Gold Medal. As an LGBTQ pioneer, she came out in 1981. King elevated the dialogue around sexuality in sport when few dared to. Her activism extended to supporting Title IX legislation in 1972, which fundamentally expanded access to girls' and women's sports in education institutions. Through the decades, athletes like Julie Foudy have credited King's guidance in advocating for pay equity in women's soccer, demonstrating her coaching extends beyond tennis into broader sport equity. She remains active in sports business too, co-founding World Team Tennis, co-owning Angel City FC, and supporting the launch of a new women's pro hockey league. King's story is one of courage, resilience, and strategic impact. Her influence turned women's tennis into a global exemplar for gender equality and influenced sports far beyond the baseline. Today, tennis events like Wimbledon and the US Open carry her name. The USTA Billie Jean King National Tennis Center honors her in New York. King reminds us, equal pay isn't just about earnings. It's about perceived value and systemic change. Tennis remains ahead as a sport where women receive equal prize money, but most sports still lag behind. The WTA subsidizes equal pay at many WTA ATP joint events, witnessing how hard-earned parity still needs protection. Even in her 80s and 90s, she continues to mentor, consult, and advocate. She emphasizes that young generations are more inclusive and urge them to build upon the foundation she helped lay. Billie Jean King's legacy, on court, in boardrooms, and in movements, is a legacy of bold authenticity and strategic action. Her leadership shows us that sport can be a platform for justice, and that one person's voice can change centuries. Billie Jean King taught us that sport is more than competition. It's a platform for equality, visibility, and transformation. She challenged power structures, moved hearts through her matches, and built institutions that still uplift women today. If this episode sparked inspiration, please subscribe, leave a review, and share it with someone who values leadership with purpose. Let's keep the conversation going and carry her message forward in our own fields. There is a great movie called Battle of the Sexes from 2017 that tells the incredible story of Billie Jean King's defeat on court. What a true legend. I'm Hannah Halley, and this was Icons of Influence. Until next time, play fair, stand strong, remain influential.
With Robinhood, not only can you trade individual stocks and ETFs, you can also seamlessly buy and sell crypto at low costs. Trade all in one place. Get started now on Robinhood. Trading crypto involves significant risk. Crypto trading is offered through an account with Robinhood Crypto LLC. Robinhood Crypto is licensed to engage in virtual currency business activity by the New York State Department of Financial Services. Crypto held through Robinhood Crypto is not FDIC insured or SIPC protected. Investing involves risk, including loss of principal. Securities trading is offered through an account with Robinhood Financial LLC, member SIPC, a registered broker-dealer.